YouTubers? This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be reacting to Karceno's video on the Swizz Beatz, Alicia Keys, and Lala situation. So those of you who are not aware, about a week ago, there was some tea that was dropped on some blogs about there allegedly being an affair between Swizz Beatz and Lala, and that allegedly Lala wants Swizz Beatz to leave Alicia Keys, and that allegedly also that Swizz Beatz is trying to manage the situation because Alicia Keys and Lala are fighting over him. And so Karceno had a lot to say because people thought that Alicia Keys' song on her new album that is called Lala was some sort of diss track, and it's actually quite the opposite. Oh my gosh, there's just so much that's in this. The jokes write themselves. Bottom line is, and I think Swizz Beatz has since come out and tried to like deny all this stuff. The bottom line is, this is Hollywood. That's like number one. So pretty much anything goes in Hollywood. So we'll start there. Number two, you keep forgetting Carmelo Anthony played for the New York Knicks for 6 years, and him and Lala were good friends with Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz. So you can imagine how good friends they were. How about that? All right. I'm not sure when this thing with Lala began or whatever, but I can promise you it's not fighting over Swizz Beatz. How about that? How about it is the other way around? Oh my gosh, this is like a hot mess express. So Karceno was making fun of the situation and saying, basically this is like a love letter to Lala with this song, and that she wanted to taste her Honey Nut Cheerios. Those of you who are not familiar with that joke, so back when Kevin Garnett was in the NBA and he was playing against Carmelo, he basically was talking trash and said that his wife tasted like Honey Nut Cheerios. So that's where that joke comes from. But essentially Karceno was saying, allegedly, of course, that, there's rumors that this couple always does threesomes, that they always bring people into the bedroom, that part of, this union was that a big scandal was about to come out regarding Alicia Keys' sexuality, and that she's allegedly bisexual, but prefers women, and this and that. So this is all wrong. This whole thing about, Lala having a secret torrid affair with Swizz. I'm sure each of them have had their own thing, but I'm pretty sure that Alicia Keys is a lot more involved with the women than she is her own husband. And truth be told, Swizz is not going anywhere. He's only worth $8.5 million, whereas Alicia Keys is worth $150 million. So Swizz Beatz is not going anywhere. And it was funny because Karceno, he said that Swizz Beatz looked like a bird and had a beak that was looking for seeds, and that's how he attracts women. And I just started dying because it was just hilarious. And honestly, I think that's probably the dynamic of whatever things are with him and Alicia Keys, because he also has a weird relationship too with his ex-wife, where they go on vacation together and all this other stuff. It's just bizarre. It's just bizarre Hollywood behavior. It's one thing to be obviously Will Smith and Jada, they talk about how much, they're into the swinger life and the polyamorous life. And it seems like this is the same type of situation, except for they're more famous people than August Alsina that are in the mix, that are in these shenanigans and probably couple swaps and everything else going on. And, I'm sure Lala is just the latest, but the fact that Alicia Keys has a whole entire song devoted to her with Sway Lee tells you everything you need to know. It definitely is not a diss song, I can tell you that. If you go and watch that, you either listen to it, you stream it, or you go back and watch that video, definitely not a diss song. It's quite the opposite. It's quite an ode to Lala. And it's funny because Karceno was he was imitating, saying, oh, Alicia, she probably has a song about Lala and this and that. And, she was like, yeah, it says my name. And Alicia Keys is like, well, they're not going to know it's you because I'm just going to say la 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 la. And I just started dying because I was just done after that, because it's just a hot mess express. This whole situation is, and it's completely like blown out of proportion. And so again, like some of these bloggers and things, some of them have used to have ties like with certain people in the music industry, so they are familiar to an extent of what the real deal is. And the real deal is that I'm sure everybody is happy with their situation and everybody is getting in where they fit in, and this is fake news. Because the real story would probably blow Will and Jada's lifestyle out of the water. I'll just say that. So, but that is really all the thoughts that I had. I mean, it was just nothing but jokes about this whole situation and how in the world Swizz Beatz is attracting all these women and this and that, just based on the fact how he looks compared to some of these other male celebrities and male athletes. Like, it's incredible. But really, it's Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is the draw. And that's really what I think it is. I think it's all Alicia Keys and whoever she wants. So I think that's that. So those are all of my quick thoughts and quick reaction to Karceno's video. It was hilarious to me. Like, the whole thing was hilarious. If this is your first time viewing my channel, thank you so much for coming to support. I hope you guys come back another time. Those of you who are back a second, third, and fourth time, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it greatly. I love interacting with each and every one of you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That way you can also hit the notification button, so as soon as I post new content, you guys are alerted and then can tune in to the newest video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I will talk to you guys again very soon, and happy holidays.